Hi, in the spirit of keeping it real as we go, I thought that I'd at least talk about costs for a moment. So I'm going to just give you what I've already spent so far, and then I'll talk to you about the anticipated stuff. So far, the property, 10 acres in West Central Florida. So that was $150,000 plus all the fees, 162. I put down 62 and financed the rest of that. Then we had forestry mulching, so it was $3,000 in order to clear out the two areas so that I could start figuring out what had to happen next. Then there has been another $500 for to cut a path between those two areas, where now I've designated there's going to be a permanent area where I will build my permanent residence, and then a temporary area where I'll put storage and probably build out like some temporary stuff for myself until I get things going. All right, so here's anticipated costs coming up. Well drilling, somewhere between 8 and 10 is how we figured that. It's only around 7 for the initial part, but then it's additional money for each foot beyond 100 feet, so we don't know. Septic, I've been getting quotes between 5 and 8 for the septic. Fencing, so I have fence on two sides with my neighbors, so I will need to put fencing on the front, and the asphalt road, and then the limestone road down the west side. That's somewhere between 10 and 12 with a couple of gates and just real basic fencing. Electric, your guess is as good as mine. The phone company will drop a temporary pole on the property for only $125 for the temporary pole. But the electrician is the question, and I haven't nailed down an electrician yet. So we're not sure what that will cost to get the permit and then lead the electricity from the temporary pole to wherever I need it. And then the final piece that I'm anticipating, all of that now will allow me to live on the property. Maybe $500 for a couple cameras for security, but that'll allow me to live on the property. I've got all the basics then. My intention is to put a small off-grid solar cabin here, like a tiny house here, on the temporary property. Let's see, that I have found the one I want. It's out of Tennessee. I'll have to have it delivered, and I want a couple of additions to that one. So all together with the additions and transporting it, that'll be about $35,000. Then I can be living on the property, so nothing extra. I know I'm also going to need a storage shed. I'm looking at maybe getting a shipping container for that, because I can reuse that shipping container perhaps for another dwelling somewhere down the road. So here in Florida, the closest places I can get decent shipping containers and have them transported, that's about another $4,000 for a 40-footer. So there you have it, the get real and cost so far as I know it. So I'll keep you updated on cost as we go. You know, it's adding up. Every little tool, I didn't include those on the list, but you know, this is how it goes. So welcome to financing a piece of property to live on.